Silence at work is rarely neutral. Most people misread it as disinterest, shyness, or professionalism. They assume nothing is happening because nothing is being said. That assumption is costly. In organizations, silence is not absence. It is information moving without you. When people stop giving you feedback, updates, or informal signals, the first instinct is self-correction. You wonder, did I say something wrong? Did I miss a cue? Should I reach out more? Should I explain myself better? That instinct feels responsible. It is often exactly the wrong response. Silence usually appears after something has already been decided. Not formally, not officially, but directionally. Coworkers rarely go silent because they are busy. Busy people still talk. They exchange fragments. They signal priorities. Silence is more deliberate than that. It appears when alignment is uncertain, risk is being reassessed, narratives are shifting, or distance is being created. None of this requires hostility, only caution. Here is the key distinction most people miss. Silence is not punishment. It is containment. People reduce communication when they don't want to. Commit. Be associated. Be quoted later. Or be seen as choosing a side. Silence keeps options open. Coworkers operate under incentives too. They protect their position, their relationships, their future flexibility. When something around you becomes unstable, they don't confront it. They step back. This is why silence often appears alongside other small shifts. Meetings stop including you. Decisions arrive pre-made. Information becomes partial or delayed. Nothing is overt. Everything is deniable. Many competent people make the same mistake here. They try to repair the silence. They send follow-ups. They offer help. They explain intentions. They ask for reassurance. From their perspective, this is clarification. From others' perspective, it is pressure. Pressure increases risk, so silence deepens. There is another layer. Silence is often a collective behavior. No one decides it explicitly. One person pauses, another notices. A third mirrors it. Very quickly, silence becomes the safest shared posture. Not because you are wrong, because no one wants to be early. This is why silence feels so destabilizing. There is no accusation to answer, no feedback to correct, no argument to engage. You are responding to absence, and absence has no edges. What silence looks like over time. At first, it feels temporary. You assume it will pass. You keep working. You stay available. Weeks later, you realize something has changed. People are polite but distant, professional but non-committal, present but unreachable. You are not excluded. You are adjacent. This is a dangerous position, not because it leads to immediate harm, but because it leaves you without signal. You don't know what's being discussed, what's being decided, or how you are being framed. You are operating blind. The false interpretations. People usually explain silence in one of three ways. First, they're just busy. Second, they assume I understand. Third, they're being passive-aggressive. These explanations are comforting. They also prevent you from adjusting correctly. Silence is rarely emotional. It is strategic ambiguity. It allows people to observe without committing. The wrong responses. When faced with silence, competent people often respond by increasing output. They deliver more, fix more, stay visible. This does not restore communication. It reinforces your role as execution without voice. Others respond by explaining more. They clarify motives. They narrate context. They justify decisions. This creates material that can travel without you. Silence paired with explanation is asymmetrical. Some confront directly. They ask, Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong? This forces a response others are not ready to give, so you receive vague reassurance, non-answers, or deflection. The silence remains. What silence is actually signaling? Silence usually means one of three things. First, a decision is forming without you. Second, your position is being reassessed. Third, others are waiting to see what happens before aligning. None of these are solved by more talking. Silence is a pause in commitment, not a communication failure. What to do instead? The correct response to silence is compression, not expansion. You narrow what you say, what you offer, what you volunteer. You stay professional, you stay consistent, but you stop filling the space. You also begin observing differently. You watch. Who still talks freely, who now speaks carefully, who avoids association, who maintains access. These patterns tell you more than words would. Silence is a diagnostic period. Use it. You also protect yourself by tightening scope. You do what you own. You deliver cleanly. You stop absorbing ambiguity for others. This reduces your exposure. Most importantly, you resist the urge to chase clarity. Clarity arrives after alignment, not before. If alignment is unsettled, clarity is unavailable. The rule. Silence from coworkers is not a problem to solve. It is a signal to slow down, observe, and contain yourself. Talking less does not mean disengaging. It means refusing to supply narrative when you are not inside the room. People who survive silence do not break it. They outlast it. That is the difference.